Hi and welcome to another video on the Casio CT-X3000, and this is a continuation really of the other two videos on the reverb, delay and chorus effects, and I'm just going to show you a kind of practical application of using those effects. So I'm going to set up some splits and layers and then apply the effects to the sounds that I'm using. So at the moment we've got this piano voice, but we're going to change that to a guitar. Let's go for this acoustic guitar. And I'm just going to shift that down the octave. So hold down the octave button and then the downward arrow. And the guitar has gone down one octave. Let's create a split, so we're going to press split, and as soon as we do that it comes up with a bass sound. It's chosen the acoustic bass, but I could change it, but I think for this one I want to keep it on acoustic bass. And I'm going to add a upper layer to the guitar, and so I just press the upper layer button. And we've got mellow strings. Okay, so that's sounding pretty good already, but now what I want to do is kind of balance those up, maybe add a little bit of panning and some of those effects that we've been looking at as well. So the first thing to do is perhaps go to the mixer. So I'm going to press down the mixer button, a long press. Now we're in mixer mode, where we can turn parts on and off. We can change volume, pan, reverb send, chorus send, and delay send. So I'm going to start with volume. Remember that we need to make sure that we're on mixer keyboard here on the screen. If you're not, then press the part button so the red light comes on, and then use the plus and minus arrows. Plus and minus buttons until you get it to say 1 to 9 keyboard. Press that button again so the red light goes off. And we're just going to balance up the sounds in terms of volume to begin with. So at the moment the strings are a little bit too loud, so I'm going to move the cursor over to here so it's flashing on number 2. I'm going to take the volume of the strings down. So they just sit behind the guitar. Sounding good. And then also just check on the bass. This bass sounds a little bit soft in comparison to the other, so I might take down the guitar. Again, use the arrows here. Just going to take the volume of the guitar down a little bit. Okay, so that's sounding pretty good. Now I'm just going to go back to function and select the reverb, delay and chorus that I want to use. So use the arrows 1 and 3 till eventually we get to reverb. So at the moment the reverb setting is number 11, all number 3. Let's change that maybe to this one, large room. And then we'll also change the delay while we're here as well. There's delay. Let's put some delay on. It's just a nice little effect on a guitar. But in the mixer I'm going to change that so that it's not affected some of the other sounds as well. And then also if we change the chorus, let's put a little bit of chorus in here. So now we're going to go back to Mixer and change the send settings for each of these sounds. So the reverb I've got is 44 on the guitar. Let's just leave it around about there, I think. I'm going to increase the reverb on the strings so they feel as though they're further away. And the bass, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit, but not too much, because again, I don't want the bass to be too far away. It'll get a bit kind of muddy otherwise. Now I'm going to apply some delay effects. I don't want delay on the bass, so I'm going to take that right down to 0. And I don't want delay on the strings, I only want it on guitar. Sounding good. And then I'm going to just apply some effects just to the strings. Use the left and right arrows here. Get rid of the chorus on the guitar. And also on the bass as well. But I'm going to bring it up on the strings. So they just sound a bit thicker. Now, all of those settings that I've done, I can save in a bank. So I can choose a bank to save it. I'll choose bank number 3. To store it, hold the store button, press a number. Now that's stored. So I hope that was useful, and watch out for some more videos. Thank you for watching.